still didn't think it was gonna really happen, but getting to even play Denji for 5 minutes was like a dream come true. And yeah, I just felt like I knew him, and I love him, so. And even with that, like, I was like, oh, he's familiar with it. I didn't know that he was like this familiar. I was like, oh, he knows what he's being said. That's neat.
Very nice. And Susie?
Yeah, I was the same as Ryan. I was like, I didn't even know I would have the opportunity to do this. But I had seen Makima around on the Twitters. So I knew that she was very prevalent. I was like, who is this? She's so mysterious and enigmatic. So I was very fascinated and drawn to her charm and mystery. So yeah, I was approaching that.
Reagan?
I've always been drawn to characters who have that kind of quiet, internal passion. Like, they don't always show it, they're not particularly expressive all the time, but you can tell there's a lot going on under the surface. And Aki really, I think, is that. I think he's a very caring person, even if sometimes he's very unkind. He never does it because he doesn't care.
Yeah. And Susie, how about yourself? Or Sarah?
I was like,
I apologize.
am I not allowed to go this time?
It was just returning that favor from earlier.
I guess. I also, just like Susie here, I saw Power a lot on the internet. I'm like, I don't know who she is, but her design was pretty cool. And I also did my little research, and she seemed like a degenerate, and I'm into that. And her energy is very like fireball, and I'm like, I really am drawn to characters who have like a lot of that like gremlin kind of feel to it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is exactly Sarah. Thanks.
And just out of curiosity, so who has read the manga out of this group? So obvious. Okay.
Not completely. Not. No. Getting it.
Soon. Yeah, soon. All right, and then moving on to my next question then. How would you like to see your character grow over the course of the series, starting in with Ryan?
I would love to see Denji get more than just plain bread. Get some nutrition.
Well, he does have his, like ultimate bread, right? So.
Yes, exactly. The ultra bread, that's true.
Yay.
Maybe to get him to learn how to use jam properly.
Would you ever eat that bread yourself?
Oh, I have before. Are you kidding me? I've lived off toast many a time.
I feel like Makima's already got her stuff figured out pretty much, but yeah, I don't know. I hope they become good friends. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they will. And Ray,
I hear the cackling out there.
You know?
I would like to see Aki find a little more joy in his life. I think he's somebody who is very, he really appreciates the sanctity of life, but I feel like he can learn to enjoy life a little bit more for himself.
Give the man a balloon or something.
He needs a hug.
He needs several hugs.
Take him to the state fair. Yeah.
Get that man on a ride.
and Sarah?
I want to see all the characters become more close too. I want to see maybe Power starts to like humans a little at some point. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe more cats.
There you go.
Always more cats.
Looking forward to meowing.
Yeah.
And for Mike, how would you like to see the 4 main characters grow over the course of the series?
I think when you're introduced to the characters initially, you get like, this is who they are in the story. Like, this is their place in the broad strokes of the storyline. I would like to see those lines fill out more, where they all sort of interconnect, and it's not necessarily, this is the pawn, this is the knight, this is the rook of a chessboard, that they all kind of interplay more and more and become more and more, reliant on each other and things of that nature.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all very much for answering my questions.
Yes.
Really much appreciate it.